Hey everyone, Jordan here with 9 to 5 Toys, and today we're going to be checking out the new Productivity Suite from Razer, which includes the Pro Click wireless mouse, the Pro Type wireless full-size keyboard, and the Pro Glide mousepad. Razer is most well known for its gaming peripherals, but lately we've been seeing a push into other realms with the Razer Opus wireless Bluetooth headset that we saw earlier this year, and now with this new Productivity Suite, which is aimed at the workplace rather than the battle station. So with this new lineup, Razer is hoping to capture people looking for a good peripheral setup for their office at home or at work, and so far I've been really impressed with what they've delivered. So let's check it out. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So first up, let's talk about the Pro Click, which comes in at $100. So at its core, it is a wireless ergonomic mouse, and it has connectivity in both 2.4 gigahertz with the included dongle, which lives inside this little compartment on the back, and also Bluetooth, and it can pair with up to 4 different Bluetooth devices, so you don't have to repair all the time. And on the design side, Razer has teamed up with HumanScale to design a very ergonomic mouse that is made for long working hours. They wanted to create a mouse that could combat the long-term health risks associated with extended mouse use, like carpal tunnel syndrome and tendinitis. And from the side, it's easy to see that very contoured shape that makes it fit your hand very easily, and also from the front, you can see that it has about a 30-degree angle that it sits at, which is supposed to be an ideal angle for most people when they're working. With that ergonomic design, they wanted to make a kind of one-size-fits-all comfortable mouse. So they tested with people with large hands, people with small hands, and the way they have it set up on here is it's really well set up with the different rest points for any size hand. This is a little bit different than their gaming side, because on the gaming side, they actually have a fit guide where you can go in and input your hand size, your grip style, and they spit out the ideal mouse for you. But with the Razer Pro Click, they're kind of going for that one-size-fits-all. Now let's go through some of the specs. The mouse measures at 126.7 by 79.7 by 45.7 millimeters. It weighs about 106 grams without the cable. It's using Razer's 5G optical sensor and Razer's mechanical switches. One thing that Razer kept in mind with the entire Productivity Suite was long-term durability as well. So these switches are rated to 50 million clicks. So they really wanted to make sure you're getting a long life out of this. Also with that, the Pro Click has 8 programmable buttons. Obviously you have the 2 mouse buttons. You can push in the scroll wheel. You can also push the scroll wheel left and right. There are the 2 thumb buttons on the side and another button on top here. And from my experience, it is a very comfortable mouse for long-term use. The large palm rest and dedicated thumb and pinky rests make it easy to support my entire hand while using it. And of course, having the wireless connectivity is a great way to clean up your workspace as well, with the wireless keyboard, the wireless mouse, and the matching mousepad. Everything just looks really sharp on my desk there. And for battery life, the Pro Click is rated up to, I think, 400 hours on Bluetooth, which is just a great number. And then down at 2.4 gigahertz, I think it's closer to 200 hours. So still a long time use before you actually need to recharge it. The only bummer on here is that the cable is a micro USB cable, which is a little interesting because they are using a USB Type-C on the keyboard. And so it would have been nice to have both of these have a USB Type-C connection. And so you could just interchange that same charging cable between the two. But unfortunately, this is a micro USB. So now let's move on to the Pro Type keyboard. Obviously, this is a full-size keyboard, and it comes in at $140. Just like the Pro Click, the Pro Type can be connected via Bluetooth, 2.4 wireless, or the USB Type-C cable. As you can see here, it has a very simple, clean, modern design. So the keycaps are white, the bottom and sides of the keyboard are white, and then it has a light gray metallic finish on the actual plate here. So that combined with the white and gray colorway of the Pro Click and the gray Pro Glide mousepad just makes for a really modern, elegant looking setup. The Pro Click does have some lighting. It's not the usual RGB lighting that Razer throws into a lot of their peripherals, but it is a dimmable white lighting that shines through the keycaps and on the metal plate of the keyboard. The soft touch keycaps give a gentle surface for prolonged typing, and the Pro Type utilizes Razer's orange switches for a tactile but quiet mechanical feel. And we'll do a quick sound test here so you can hear how those orange switches sound on the Pro Type. While linear switches have the reputation for being quick for gaming, and clicky switches are my favorite in terms of feel, tactile is a great middle ground for a productivity setting. They feel great without the loud, obnoxious click and clack like the purple optical switches that I have in the Razer Huntsman Mini. And durability was also a consideration with the Pro type, so these switches are rated to 80 million keystrokes, so you should be able to get quite a bit of use out of this keyboard. And the last part of the Productivity Suite is the Pro Glide mouse pad, so let's take a quick look at that. Coming in at $10, the gray cloth finish on this just adds a nice touch to really bring together the keyboard and the mouse and their white and gray accents. As you can see, it does have the little Razer tag in the upper right, which is the same kind of tag that we saw on the Razer Gigantus V2. Measuring at 360 by 275 by 3 millimeters, the mouse pad is big enough for normal use, but definitely not as massive as the Gigantus V2 Triple XL. So overall, wrapping up here, the Productivity Suite from Razer is a really great looking and feeling set of peripherals. The modern white and gray colorway matched with the ergonomic design and the wireless connectivity would make it a great fit in any office at work or at home. So what do you think of Razer's new Productivity Suite lineup? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9to5 Toys.